Oh, this is the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, okay? And we got to find out what in the world is going on in Arizona. They doing too much. I think the ghost of Nancy is shaking it up out there. Hey, Sin. Hey, Denise. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we got the officer shot and killed out there in Pima County, and then they came up where I believe it's Arizona. It's not Pima County, but it's Arizona, where two police officers have been put on leave. Let me tell you what these fools did. Okay, these fools then set up there and stop somebody. What do they call it? A traffic stop. And apparently, they're driving a white vehicle, and they said that the victims, seen the lights on top, okay, of the vehicle, and proceeded to pull these people over, bust out their window, pull them out the car, okay, and tased them. Okay. And the man, it was a man and a lady, and the man managed to get away, jump in the vehicle, and take off. His vehicle overheated and it stalled somewhere. The police came, and he told them what happened. Okay. So they're thinking that somebody's running around impersonating the police. So I guess they did some investigation. This happened on August 5th of this month. Okay, so they did some investigation, right? Well, come to find out, their own police, this is the police department, not the sheriff. Okay. I don't know how they did the pictures or whatever. They probably pulled the cameras, surrounding cameras, okay? Got their own officers. Two officers didn't have the body cam turned on because they're looking for officers. There was no report of the crime. Nobody said they was pulling anybody over, which is they're supposed to, if they pulling someone over, they're supposed to radio it in, okay? And you can't go around just tasing people. And then you got your body cam, it's supposed to be on by law, and it wasn't on. Oh my goodness, okay? I'm like, first of all, see, this is why I gotta pull cards, okay? What in the hell did you pull them folks over for anyway? What was the motive? That's just like they went in there and shot the police officer, okay? Talking about a home invasion. What did you go in there for? What you shooting them for? You could have shot him on the street. You didn't have to bust in his home. You could have shot him, passed and did a drive-by. What's the motive here? What in the world? Anyway, that's the same question about the drugs. All these drugs. Now, these drugs been going around and around, but they've been more rapid. And now, I was looking at a video, and somebody was showing the 6th and Market. You know, I grew up in San Francisco. Half my life in San Francisco, my childhood, and then the rest of it was in San Francisco. And 6th and Market, and they showing all these dope fiends bent over and nodded out in broad daylight. It wasn't no people on the street shopping. It was just the dope fiends. They're not even hiding from the police, and the police is not picking them up. See what's going on here? Okay. This is not coincidence. That's just like a shipment. They didn't busted a shipment full of cocaine. What in the world is somebody doing with a shipload of cocaine? What you doing? A shipload? A shipload of cocaine. That sounds like an order. That don't sound like no smuggling to me. Somebody that set up there and got them a big old order and is gonna bring it on in. Okay. Ain't nobody smuggling in no drugs. That ain't no smuggle. Okay. We didn't seize 10,000 pounds of marijuana. Nah, you ain't. Nah, you ain't seized nothing, okay? Who y'all think y'all fooling? Y'all just letting everybody know it's on and popping, y'all, okay? It's on and popping. This is how they are bringing over these drugs in our sight. At the same time, they are fighting the drug movement. Okay. But you got all these dope fiends out on the street. Don't sound like you didn't seize no shipment and confiscated nothing. That is how you guys are controlling the people. It's drugs. That is why there is so much drugs being shipped, cargo, whatever. And this is how you control, blackmail, mind control, all this stuff that y'all doing. I'm going to tell you what's involved is drugs. Okay? They need the drugs to control the people. Get them addicted and get the people to do what you want them to do. Offer them whatever, okay? See what I'm saying? Now we get the big picture. We on woke mode now. We paying attention, okay? And now we see, now you see it. Didn't I tell you there's a method to the madness? But I ain't want to talk and you didn't hear it from me. Child. Oh, shipload of cocaine. What in the world? That's not just one order, you know. Okay. You got a shipload of cocaine. Once you get it to where it's going, what you gonna do with it? Y'all act like y'all bringing over some Tamu. That's Tamu to me. Yeah, a shipload. Where they breaking that off at? I just asking. I'm just asking for a friend. Okay. There is a distribution in plain sight because you ain't nothing small enough to sit up here and, oh, we just gonna get this a shipload of drugs. Where y'all, what? Now you gotta get it in, it's in the water. So you gotta get it into land because that's where the people and whatnot's at, okay? You got a shipload of cocaine. You ain't even got no room for no food and no toiletries or nothing. That sound like, okay, that's some straight up distribution. I just thought I'd mention it. because it just came to me. I had a revelation, and the drugs, and they're controlling, and this is what's going on. And now all these people are strung out, and these people are pimping out their children. These people are killing folks at the snap of a finger. Say, now we come back from the flower child movement. Okay, it's all love and freedom, just innocent, and they done took that stuff, and put all kind of stuff in there. You didn't see people in the rehab over marijuana. Have you seen anybody in the rehab back in the days because they smoked too much weed? Boy, oh boy. Hey, Claudia, Denise, Mary, Dottie, Cian. So the ghost of Nancy is on a mission, and she kicking up all kind of buried secrets going on out there in Arizona. We got Nolan in Mississippi. Okay, what did happen in Mississippi? They didn't got what was she? The dispatcher, the police dispatcher out there in Mississippi, arrested for telling the criminals, giving them the heads up that the police is coming, telling them the inside information on, I guess, when there was going to be a bust or something like that. Yeah. Y'all didn't read about that? Hey, Rodinia, where you been, girl? Hey, Gloria. Stirring it up out there. It's a hot mess. So let's look at Nancy's energy on her disappearance. Y'all want to play games with Nancy? Okay. Say, oh yeah. The white vans going around the city taking the addicts. What they do with the addicts? What they done did? The same as they do with the homeless? Because those are the addicts, you know. Same thing they did with the homeless. What they do? Pick them up and gave them a ride on the other side of town? What they do? They picked them up and taking daddy. Doing what? You didn't watch the story. Yeah. So let's look at Nancy's energy, because apparently, okay, she's a force to be reckoned with. They cut right. Keeping them addicted so that they could be their mules or whatever they want them to be. Okay, that might be what they sent over to Nancy's house. Mm-hmm. Say, if you got the drugs, okay, anybody can go get the drugs and collect money from the government. Oh, telling them that they rehabbing them? Well, I tell you, it's just the blind leading the blind out there. And you know the money, the government is getting the money from the taxpayers. But yet, you are contaminating the taxpayers. So when you run out of taxpayers and get them all addicted to drugs, what you gonna do then? See where this is going? That's why I don't pay to be dirty. Okay? because it's a cycle and it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. You're just going around in a circle. Now, spiritually, you can't go around in a circle. You go up. But this right here, you're just a dog chasing his tail. And the thing about it is, just because they think they're controlling it, they're actually the dog chasing their tail. They're in a vicious cycle that they can't get out of. Not alive, they can't. But it's a vicious cycle nonetheless. It's just like being on dope. Okay? But they can't see it, just like the dope fiend can't see it, because they all up in it. It's not until you step out of the box and get a good look at the picture you can see it. They can't see it either. They all up in it. Then we got Diddy. Diddy going up for the if that man Keefy D get charged in the Tupac killing, and honey, they finna lay it out on Diddy. Making millions to spend. They're making the millions. What are they doing with the money? What are they doing with the money? They're spending the money to be corrupt. So it's coming out of corruption, going back into corruption. Oh, well, I'm just gonna sit here and mind my business. I can let God handle it, because he's handling it. Y'all didn't mess with his little peoples, honey, and he's not having it. Say, for what? That Bentley and that property, they can't take it with them. So they have the mentality, well, while I'm here, seeing no repercussions on the other side, I guess they figured, well, I can't drive a Bentley on the other side. But the thing about it is, you're not going to need a Bentley on the other side. That's why you can't drive a Bentley on the other side. There's no need for a Bentley on the other side. Wow. Anyway, we want to throw some cards on this stuff, okay? Let's ask how Nancy's doing, okay? Give us the energy on Nancy Guthrie. Give us her energy, okay? Because Nancy, I feel, has something spiritually to say. She's got energy, and it's showing all over the place. We see you, Nancy. Okay, so what's going on, Nancy? What's the energy like? And thank you for your answers. Mm-hmm. Yes. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, she just chilling. Okay. But she wants to talk about selfishness. Okay. We got selfishness and laziness. Interesting. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. The confusion. There's no clarity. And we have the Hierophant. Hard-headed. Okay. Going against the spirit. And we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Not letting, they're afraid, don't want to let go of the past. They're stuck in it. Okay. And the Hermit in reverse. There's fear and loneliness. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. Disappointment. Total disappointment. And we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. All these cards coming in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, which is, let's see, regret. Regret. There's going to be regret, and there's also going to be poverty. And the Lovers in reverse. Bad relationships and bad choices. And strength, weakness, everything's in reverse. Weakness. Eight of Pentacles. And they're working hard on this BS. They're working hard on it. On the BS, they are working hard. And the Sun. The sun is going to rise. You can't stop the sun from shining. That's one thing you can't do. There'll be clarity. Hopefully the clarity won't be too late, but there'll be clarity and there'll be revelation. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, people are foolish, confused, poor, left out in the cold, and the Four of Cups in reverse. They're accepting this. That's the problem too. They're accepting all this negativity, low vibration. Okay, the Three of Wands. It's all planned out. It's planned out. Okay, and I believe those who wait, okay, on hope, and the Eight of Cups. Those who turn away from evil and walk away from it because it is not going to serve them. It's serving nobody. And the King of Swords, who brings balance, clarity, and truth. And it's telling you, don't turn your back on it. Don't walk away from it. Nine of Pentacles, okay? Because there lies abundance. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. If you reject it, if you ignore it, okay, you have greed, jealousy, and manipulation. You'll have abundance, but you'll have abundance of negativity. And then we have the Ten of Cups. There's Ten of Cups, there's happiness in waiting. There's happiness. And look at all the food. She's planning her own food. Okay. Mm-hmm. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. See, all money ain't good money. Okay. All money ain't good money. And the Moon. It's hidden. Everything's a secret, okay? They don't want you to know the truth right here with the King of Swords. They're trying to hide the truth. That's the word for the day. That's a big word. Okay, come through, Nancy. Come through. Okay, come through, Nancy. So, with that said, hey, Gloria, Deborah, what do we got? Kalia and Denise. Okay, so with that said, let's look, okay, into Nancy's children. What's going on with all three of them? I want to know the energy of all three of those children who are not looking for their mother. Just curious, okay? What is the energy on all of the Guthrie children, the three Guthrie, Cameron, Annie, and Savannah? Okay, I got a piece of, okay. What do you want us to know? What's going on with all three of the Guthrie children? Current energy. And thank you for your answers. Okay? Thank you for your answers. What is going on? Oh, the high priestess is in reverse. Oh, now that's interesting. That's interesting that should come out. Okay. Now that they are looking into the finances. Now that they're looking into the finances, okay, allegedly, everything's alleged. There's no truth in this video. My opinions, my interpretations of the cards, you know, your entertainment. Mm-hmm. Yes. So tell us more. Secrets coming out. There we go with that Five of Swords all cut up and okay. In reverse is avoidance. Okay? Avoidance. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse, talking about poverty and regret. The Four of Wands in reverse. Ooh. And regret. And then we have the Four of Wands in reverse. So that's like a funeral. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Impatient. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. Unfulfillment, anxiety, regret, and disappointment with the Two of Wands, disappointment and delays. And there's also hidden fear, okay? Because swords can represent fear too, but it's hidden. They're not showing it, but they scared. Okay. What they scared of? And the Eight of Wands. Something's coming and it's coming quickly. Maybe some information, some news, some action. Disappointment. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles. Interesting, because this is representing selfishness, okay? Selfishness, and this is representing holding on to something. And the Three of Cups. There they go. And the Tower. Interesting. So there's something that's going to be happening, and I don't think it's too far away. It's going to be quick, and it's going to be chaotic. And the Knight of Swords is in reverse. So it may come at a time when nobody's paying attention. Let's see. The Chariot in reverse. Loss of direction. Confusion. And the Star. Ace of Pentacles. A new opportunity. A new opportunity comes up for those children. Ooh. Four of Swords in the death of their mom. And the Moon. Something hidden. Fear. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's going to cause fear and confusion. Something new pops up. And the Page of Wands in reverse. Rebellion and disappointment. And there we go with this card keeps coming up is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there is going to be disappointment. There may be disappointment in a child. There may be some disappointment coming in regards to a child. Well, they went into the information, the call information, okay, but they're not telling us. They have information, a lot of information that they have not told us, okay? They got the information, but they're not releasing it to the people. Now, with that said, and while we're on it, okay, what can you tell us is going on with Annie and Tommaso? Haven't been seen, okay, ain't been at work, so you know they ain't got no money. So they got to stay somewhere. What is going on? If she is alive and hidden with Kim, here's the thing, you guys. Okay, I don't know what y'all. Okay, answer me this. Can you answer me this? Okay, Gloria. No, Gloria. Sally. Sally. I think she's alive and hidden with Cameron. What is the purpose of hiding her? Okay. Very strange family dynamics. What is the purpose of her hiding out with the son, Cameron, or with any of the kids? What is the purpose of her hiding, period? If she's in witness protection, why are they telling us that this lady has been abducted, possibly kidnapped, possibly dead, and now she's hiding out? There was probably a hit on Savannah to protect her. Money. What money? What money? That doesn't make sense. A hit on Savannah to protect her from what? I mean, have you thought this through? But okay, if it's insurance money, they ain't getting no insurance money. They not paying. Okay? They not paying. They ain't got nobody. They don't have nobody. Okay? They can't sell the house. Not right now. Lost for coming after from coming after her mom. Okay. If they are gonna protect Miss Nancy from whatever they're gonna protect her from, what is the sense in telling the people that she's been kidnapped? This is they mama. That's right, poo-poo. That's right. Now get on out of here. This is they mama. Now, if they need to protect her, okay, but what is the purpose on national TV and the headlines and a kidnapping and all this stuff and calling the police and investigating if she's not missing? She's keeping Annie with her so she won't talk. Now, it sounds a little imaginary, don't you think? They didn't think it would go worldwide. They didn't think it would go worldwide. So they're going to hide her and do what? Okay, say it didn't go worldwide. If it didn't go worldwide, what were they going to do? If this hadn't gotten worldwide, okay, the lady is kidnapped, okay, for what? Nobody know? If this hadn't got worldwide, hadn't picked up the tracking that it picked up, okay, why was Nancy targeted in the first place? To see if the perp will show himself. What perp? Okay, to see if the perp would show himself. But who's making threats to Savannah? What threats that you know of that have been reported on Savannah? The one making threats, Epstein. Boy, I tell you, what's going on here is you're connecting dots with no connection. Okay, is what I'm seeing. There's no connection to this dot. You got a dot over here, dot over there, there, and you don't have any connections. You just got dots. Is that what's going on here? Anyway, Okay. So what I want to ask is Annie and Tommaso, what is going on with them? Okay. Okay. I was just asking. I was just curious as to what your train of thought was on coming to the solution that you came to. Okay. Nancy could be alive. She could be. Okay. See what I'm saying? But you got to make it make sense. You got to make it make sense. She could be alive, but the possibilities, the the possibility of her being alive goes down, 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 down. Savannah was interviewing the girl that killed herself. Okay, I forgot her name. But anyway, you said that Savannah was being threatened. And what I'm saying, I'm asking you, is who was threatening her? Where were the threats coming from? A lot of people have interviewed the Epstein survivors. They're still doing it. They even got a lawyer. Okay, they still alive. So what's so special about Savannah interviewing one of the survivors? They even on YouTube. That's a good possibility, okay? That's a good possibility because they've come to the point in these people running in these particular circles have gotten immune, okay, to what is going on in their industry, I guess, okay? That they're so concerned about themselves, their own career, that they would cover up, not even just cover up, but protect the very perpetrator in the family that had to do with your mom's demise. But they don't see it like that. They see it as, what do you call it? Uh, uh, Damage control. Okay. So, what can you tell us about Annie Guthrie and Tommaso Cioni? What is going on? We got to get the scoop. Come on. We know you got it. We know you got it. What do you want us to know? Okay, I know you got some tidbits in here. Wake up! What is going on with Annie Guthrie and Tommaso Cioni? Okay, they have not been spotted anywhere. Okay, my goodness gracious. What is going on? Whoa. What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. I wouldn't be surprised if the next time we see Tommaso, he has shaved off his beard and he's wearing a toupee. And Annie has cut her hair and dyed it into and cut it into an actual hairstyle. Okay. Ooh, Nine of Swords in reverse. So they are scared. They are scared. They are avoiding. They are somewhere trying to recover. Trying to move on. Oh, really? Trying to move on. Moving on. And what else? Let me look in this book too, see if I can get some other words here. What is this? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Mm-hmm. It's telling you that it's similar to the upright. Okay. So it means the same. However, when it's in reverse, it's even more intense. Okay. So they are scared out their mind. Okay. They are somewhere trying to get over this fear or waiting for this fear, these nightmares to end. Okay. Tell us more. Strength in reverse. They are weak. They are scared and weak. They have no control. And we have the Knight of Pentacles right there. The Knight of Pentacles. That Pentacles? Yeah. Okay. They're lazy and they're selfish. Well, we definitely know Annie is. Okay? We definitely know she is. And then there's the King of Swords. Okay? Who comes in with some knowledge and some clarity. Mm-hmm. Interesting. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah. They're somewhere holed up, scared as hell, trying to avoid being seen. They could be trying to, okay. Trying to avoid the truth. Yeah. The Fool in reverse. Uh-huh. And the Eight of Wands. So I kind of allegedly get the sense that they are on the run. And the Three of Swords in reverse, which talks about healing. Yeah, talks about healing. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. So we have some type of hesitation, some setbacks. Okay. They're tired. They're on the run. Okay. And they're making up these excuses to do so. Nine of Wands. Okay. There you are, the wounded soldier, still standing. Okay. Still standing. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Mm-hmm. And the Chariot in reverse. Yeah. They on the run. They don't know which way to go. There's confusion. There's a lack of direction. but they run it nevertheless. Okay, and we have the King of Pentacles. Uh-huh. There is the property owner, the merchant. And the merchant is not Annie. Okay? She ain't got no business. She never had no business. Okay? Her business is like the business I was trying to run. We didn't get no business. Okay? That's right. So this is somebody else in the picture. Okay. And the moon. Oh. Okay. So it's hidden. They hiding. They hiding. And they're probably hiding at this gentleman's house. What was that? The Chariot. Right. Because they don't know where to go. Huh, Poo-Poo? Where you at, girl? Oh, there you are, Poo-Poo. What you looking in the bag? You trying to get you some victuals? Oh, yeah, your food should be, oh, maybe somebody, okay. See, this what they be knowing. Let me see. I have, oh, 8 to 9, okay. Oh, somebody's shopping now, okay. I ordered them, their dry food. I got them the dry food, and then I had to order puppy pads for Miss Pissy Pants, Tasha here, who don't want to use her litter box for some reason. Okay. Isn't that your new name, Pissy Pants? Oh, she looks so hurt when I call her Pissy Pants. She don't like me to call her Pissy Pants. That's why we got to get pads for you. Yes. Right. That's what I'm thinking too. The father, the Tommaso's dad. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's keep going. Oh, and we have the hangman in reverse. See, because they're stuck in the past. Right. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're stuck in the past. They right now, okay, they refuse to see another perspective. Okay. They're confused. It's confusion. And the emperor. The police. Yeah. The FBI, the detective. Uh-huh. The Four of Wands in reverse. And the King of Cups in reverse. And the World in reverse. It's not over. It's not over. Yeah. They're scared, insecure, frustrated, on the defense, all that. Confused. Poo-poo. Yeah, come here, girl. Look at us. They just some snooty old cats. Especially Tasha. Okay. And I don't know why you're going over there with Keisha. She the one that beat you up every day. Every day. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah. It's not over with, okay? They want people to lose their focus and everything, okay? Five of Wands. There's some conflict, okay, going on here. And I think this is with the police, the sheriff or whatever, okay? The conflict and loss of focus on their own department in there. But these folks, I believe, you could say they're on the run, you know what I'm saying, without being on the run. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they ready now. You gotta have it now, right now. She's processing that. Don't be looking at that. I just tell the folks she was processing. Okay, and then look at her partner. Okay, her little sidekick coming in here. Okay, Keisha, what you want? You getting impatient? Oh, wait. Interesting, interesting. And they're broke. Wonder if they're on the run. Well, they might as well be, okay, because you ain't seen them. They hiding somewhere, and as far as I'm concerned, that is on the run. Okay, that's on the run. You ain't been seen for months. You ain't said nothing. Your mom's missing. Your mom is missing. Okay, let's put this together. Let's look. Let's get some reality in here. Your mom is missing. Presumed dead. And you haven't been seen or heard of in months. Oh, they didn't reroute it direct the mail. Okay, so they don't plan on coming back. hmm Your mom is missing, has not been found, and is presumed deceased. Okay, where the hell are you? Okay, them red flags, honey, is on fire. Okay, tell me about Pimp. Girl, you still here? Okay, I'm gonna get you something, poo poo. I'm gonna get you something. They lap it up so bad, so fast. By the time I give it to them and come back here, they didn't finish the food, but they're not bothering me. See, they're not howling. Okay, let me go get them something to eat. So when I come back, okay, I want to look at Cameron. Now Cameron's supposed to be working for the airlines. I don't know how true that is. Okay, but that makes sense. And he's busy working, but Annie and Tommaso ain't working. They ain't got no job unless they got something over there in Italy going on. I'll be right back. Come on, Popo. Yeah, it's my baby. That's right. Y'all starving? Huh? You got something new. Okay. So, meanwhile, Annie and Tommaso is on the run, okay? Allegedly. What about Cameron? Cameron Guthrie. Can you tell us about Cameron? What is going on with Cameron that he has not flew out here from Vermont and put up any missing posters of his mom? Have you seen this lady? Okay. What is going on? And thank you for your answer. What do you want us to know? Cameron Guthrie. Oh, well, look at there. The moon. Ooh, he hiding too. Child, you can't make this stuff up. Okay. The Emperor. What about the Emperor? Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Oh my. Is he on the run too? Okay. Change, travel. Now, you know he's supposed to be a pilot, so he definitely going to be traveling. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Well, he's got anxiety and impatience. He ain't waiting around, I tell you that. He's not waiting around. Interesting. Let's see how this read's going to go. And the Page of Wands in reverse is disappointment. Delays, rebellion. Interesting. And the Six of Pentacles. So some type of exchange. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. He may not be talking to the family. And the Eight of Cups. Walking away. And why is that going on the six? See, this is what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. He's not, I don't think he's talking to the family. He's walking away from the family. cutting his losses, walking away. Yep, there he goes on up the road. In the moonlight at that. And the Three of Cups. Okay. And the Three of Wands. So I guess he's going to find happiness. That's his plans. And Judgment. And my Judgment card has all the naked people floating around here for whatever reason. I don't know why they got to be naked, but anyway, is Judgment. That's his decision. And the King of Swords. Okay. Oh. So he may know. He may know. He knows. This is King of Swords upright. Represents truth and clarity. Okay. Clear mind, clear thoughts. And this is about the family. And so he has made his decision. And the Four of Wands in reverse. In the death of his mom. Or, yeah, okay, because that it's an event. Now that I'm looking at it. Her death, even this is like the funeral card, okay? However, we have no body, but there is still an event. And the event is she's deceased. Okay? And the Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities. Prosperity. And the Six of Wands in reverse. So something is not completed, there's failure. Okay? There's failure. And the Four of Cups in reverse. And he's accepted it. He has come to acceptance that his mom is probably dead and they fumbled the bag. Okay? And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Uh-huh. So he's going to treat himself. He's going to find his own selfishness and be happy and get away from them. Okay? Right. The Hangman in reverse. And he doesn't see it in another perspective. The death of his mom, he's not looking at it in another perspective. He is stuck there in the past, his mom, the death of his mom. Okay? Mm-hmm. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay? He has regret. He definitely has regret. They're all going to have regret. Okay? They all have regret. Whether they had, and the ones that didn't have nothing to do with it, which is probably Cameron, okay? But he still has regret, okay? Because this woman being 84 years old with a pacemaker, and dealing with pain, living by herself, they're going to have all of them. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay? And nightmares. So even though he's walking away from this and has other opportunities, he's still having nightmares. He's still stressed out. It's still causing him anxiety, and he still has regret. Okay. See, because when you look at the finances, okay, you look at the finances, you follow the money. The middle child, the space is empty. The space is empty. Well, it's not that Savannah put too much trust in her. Okay. This is not a Savannah, Annie, or Cameron. This is all her children. Okay. Now, whoever did her wrong, did her wrong. That's their fault. I'm not blaming it on the other children if they had nothing to do with it. Okay. Allegedly. It's all alleged anyway. And if Annie and Tommaso had something to do with the demise of the mom, whether it's intentional or not, I'm not blaming the other children in exactly her death, but the woulda, coulda, shoulda, okay? And not to mention, you could afford it. Okay, you could afford a prescription. You could have afforded this. You could afford it. Whether it saved her or not is not the point. It's security. It's comfort. It's knowing that you're doing something and you're doing the best you could or the most you could. You see what I'm saying? And that accounts for something. And the fact that you did not even do the simplest things, and then you got these folks up the street who should have been living there. And for some reason, okay, we're not living there, but you got this big old expensive house. Here's the thing. Okay. They was not living. How far was they living from that mom in that old house? Okay. What was the distance? Okay. Was it 30 minutes? And they moved closer? That made it 5 minutes? Come on now. It was not necessary for you to move up the street from your mom. This is greed. Mm-hmm. Maybe it was temptation. Oh, girl, I'm going to move you up there and get you this house and stuff like that, and you don't have to stay in there, but you'll be closer to mom. I don't know what the dynamics is. It could be all kind of stuff behind this. But you can kind of look at the placement here and see what's going on. Let's look at Savannah, okay? What is the energy with Savannah? Okay, who is sitting up here telling people don't say nothing and calling the police on people who are outside her mother's house trying to find her mom. And the mom's been missing for what, 6 months now? What is it? February, March, April, May, June, July, and this is August. So over 6 months. Because see, I count the full month of February because February 1st. So that's a full month. So I include February. So tell us about Savannah. What's her energy? Her mom missing like that, okay? And she's not doing anything to find her mother. And she's not. You're not doing anything to locate the mother. Tell us about that. And thank you for your answers. Give us that energy. Savannah Guthrie. Mm-hmm. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles talks about generosity and in exchange. Okay, so it talks about advancement and good fortune as well. Okay, so I guess she's living in the lap of luxury right now. Let's put it to you like that. Okay, I don't know. I don't keep up with her. I never did, and I still don't. And we have a Three of Wands. Okay, so she's got plans, and she's waiting for her ship to come in. Okay. And the Seven of Cups. Smoke and mirrors. Okay. Smoke and mirrors. Nancy's gone. They don't have to worry about her. Okay. She's missing. Yeah, I know she's missing, but I don't have to give her money. I don't have to make sure that she's taking her medication. I don't have to make sure that this is paid for, that is paid for, that she's feeling better today. I don't have to be bothered with it, pretty much. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it's talking about impatience. So she doesn't have the patience. Her head is up in the clouds, and she's got the Ten of Pentacles as well in the reverse. That's interesting because Cameron has the same thing. So like I said, they ain't talking to each other. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is on her cards. So there is some bad luck in the cards for her. I don't know what that's about, but hey, I'm just the reader. Don't shoot the reader, okay? Ooh. The King of Wands, ooh, in reverse. The King of Wands. So this is some vicious, this is some masculine energy coming out, and it's going to be vicious, impulsive, and demanding. Oh, what's that about? The King of Pentacles. Oh, I don't know, y'all. That's some more masculine energy coming up here. She's got, yeah, and the Devil. Uh-oh. Oh, my. Oh. Oh. And the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Impatience. Okay, impatience. Like I said, she's losing patience. That's right here too. Right here. Okay. She doesn't have time for them. Is basically. And the Queen of Swords. That's the Savannah card. The Queen of Swords. And she's got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Mm, okay. And Strength in reverse. So there is a lack of control, a lack of strength. Oops. So she's got all kind of stuff going on here. And the Eight of Swords. Okay. So she's feeling stuck. Something has her feeling stuck, tied up, scared. And denial. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. Oh, is that the devil? Oh, yes, it is. She's in denial. And she's scared on this death of her mom. And the Hierophant in reverse. She doesn't believe it. She doesn't believe it. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Talks about acceptance. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to accept it. And the Five of Wands. The conflict, the fighting. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. She also feels incomplete about the loss of her mom. Okay. But she doesn't want to accept. See, here's the thing, too, is that they don't want to accept because then they have to accept responsibility. And they don't want to do that. Okay. That's probably what's going on here. Say, coming to a moment of truth and clarity is not what she's trying to do right now. They don't have to expose that they weren't really taking care of her for the simple fact that we pretty much know that. So everything is out of the closet as far as that. So why would they be hiding Nancy, keeping her a secret? We don't want nobody to know. You didn't already. It's already been put on blast that your mama came up missing, probably dead. You ain't looking for her. Okay, y'all didn't cut off all the ain't paid the subscription, ain't got her the security that she needed. That's all out the bag. And maybe it may be a reason, okay, because her mother hasn't been found, that she's feeling that way. But when her mama is found, there's when clarity is going to really come and hit you and kick you in the butt. Because if you're not accepting it now and doing some kind of acceptance, you're sure going to get hit hard. And just think, every time they find a dead body, oh, their heart skip a beat. I didn't think about that till just now. Every time a body comes up, look at my baby. Ain't she happy she got her? Okay. But that's only going to last a while. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay. But I didn't think about it like that. All them bodies down there, and every time they find a body, so that might be why I'm getting moving on with Cameron. Okay. That might be why On the Run with Annie and Tommaso and Scared. Because every time a body comes up, I didn't think about it like that. Interesting. So now, okay, so every time this comes up, your heart goes into your throat. And by now, okay, you can't live like that. So, yeah, that makes sense. But taking off running, not trying to find my mama, no, there's no Jane Doe cremations. No. And the Four of Pentacles. She's holding on. Okay, Four of Pentacles. She's holding on, but at the same time, is okay. The relief will be, and the reality is when they do find, if they find Nancy, if they don't find Nancy, Nancy may not even be buried. Nancy may be in the ocean floating around and eaten by the fish somewhere. And the Eight of Cups, she's ready to walk away as well. Okay. Eventually, yeah. Okay. Now Cameron's Eight of Cups was sooner, but eventually she's just gonna walk away because that has to be tormenting. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, her sister, her needy, hypersensitive, Okay, insecure sister, Queen of Cups. Wow. So, and it's funny because down this way, here's the Savannah, and then here's the Four of Cups in reverse, talking about acceptance, and then here's the Queen of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, 24 baby bull. Mm. Don't forget to thumbs up the video, you guys. Okay, I'd appreciate it. It helps the algorithm because it actually is the only way the algorithm can read your interactions is the comments and the thumbs up. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So with that said, what is going on with the Pima County? Okay, let's look first at the Pima County Carlos Ramirez. Let's look at that energy. Okay, Pima County Carlos Ramirez. Okay, what's going on with the death of Carlos Ramirez, Pima County, Arizona? They said it was 3 people. They have 1 person identified who's on the run, and the other people they don't know. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Carlos Ramirez, 23 years old. Oh, 7 of Swords. Something's being hit and somebody's trying to get away with something. Well, I guess so. They just shot a cop or uh, corrections officer or whatever he was, and the 10 of Cups. Okay. The 10 of Cups, abundance of happiness, a lot of joy. And then the 8 of Cups, walking away from it. The King of Swords. So, interesting. They might know something. Let's keep going. And the Page of Cups, bringing forth an offer. And the Hermit in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. So the secret is out. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody's giving up and walking away. And the Three of Cups. And the Fool in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. Foolish, immature, okay? And reckless. And Judgment. And Strength in reverse. So this right here, okay, he didn't have no protection. I don't know why that's coming up like that, okay? But this right here, the Strength card, protection, control, strength is in reverse. And the Seven of Wands, okay, defensive is in reverse. And the Eight of Wands. And the Star. And Death. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. This may have something to do with his fiance. And the Three of Wands, a plan. And the Two of Pentacles, separation in reverse. Two of Pentacles, out of balance. Spending too much, okay? Reckless spending. And the King of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. I was wondering, did she have a urinary tract? I'm gonna take her to the doctor because I was wondering what did she might have a little urinary tract infection. Okay. So I'm gonna take her to the doctor. Matter of fact, yes, right. Call him up and make an appointment. Because my other cat is no problem. Right. And they can't play that facade anymore. Okay. So, okay. Mama gone, house is gone. So we got to pay close attention to this situation. with this Carlos Ramirez and his fiance. Okay, because I heard they had other kids. I don't know how many, but I heard there was more kids. Okay, and she's only 23 and he's only 23. Okay. Let me look at the two officers. The two police on leave in Arizona. Luis Vasquez and Antonio Felix. Okay, they on paid leave. How you on paid leave? Okay. They are accused of a violent, unreported traffic stop on August 5th, where they allegedly assaulted and tased a couple in South Phoenix without documenting the use of force or turning on their body cameras. Okay. And they said that this was a prolonged encounter. Now, I'm trying to figure out why y'all did all that. And the man, okay, had to jump in his car and run from the police and call the police on the police. Okay? And see, the police went out there thinking that somebody was impersonating police officers until they did their investigation and come to find out. So, Felice and Antonio, can you tell us what in the world is going on with police officers Felice, Luis and Antonio out there in Arizona, two officers that had that traffic stop that was on August 5th. What is going on with these two officers? Okay. What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answer. Thank you for your answers. Yes. I got to take my poo-poo to the doctor. I was wondering what that was going on. Ten of Wands. They stressed out. They got a burden. So there's some problems here. There's a situation. Tell us more. The Page of Wands in reverse. Disappointment. And the Page of Swords. Okay. So there's information, or there will be. There's going to be some information brought forth. The Eight of Swords. Ooh. There's going to be information brought forth. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, about their reckless behavior. The Queen of Wands. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Uh-oh, I got a phone. What happened here? Wait, hold on, y'all. Uh-huh.
I was just checking on you to see if you need to go anywhere.
No, not right now. Next week, I wanna one of those days when you are, cause I need to. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't tell. I gotta take Tasha to the doctor. She might have a urinary tract infection, so I have to make an appointment. But I need to go to work so I can complete my 1 day a month before the month is over with. But no, I ain't in no rush for no car. It's just gonna be sitting out there.
Because I'm off again on Wednesday.
Okay, well then Wednesday.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure my schedule. What's wrong with Tasha?
She's been peeing. She ain't been peeing in her litter box.
Oh, where's she been peeing?
On the couch, and I put puppy pads.
Oh, you don't need to go to the doctor for that? Because you pee on the couch?
Well, it could be a sign of a urinary tract infection.
Oh.
Okay, because animals don't just tell you that they have to use they hurting or something. They don't have pain and hurt like we do.
Oh.
hmm And she's been trying to hide it too. Yeah. And then when she see me cleaning it up, she take off running. She just knows she wrong. Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Oh yeah, Wednesday. I'm off Wednesday.
Okay. So yeah, I'm online right now, but I'll call you and let you know. I'm gonna call them up and see when I can get her in.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Bye. So there is some knowledge here, or there will be. Well, actually, there is. This is the first row. So this is current. This is current, you guys. I don't know if they have a history, but this is current. And we have the King of Swords in reverse. Ooh. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords in reverse. Oh, arrogance and judgmental and manipulation. Whoa. Okay. And the Three of Swords in reverse. I don't know, you guys. They may let go. Let them go. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Acceptance. Clarity. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. So I don't think anybody's going to come to their aid. Okay, I don't think they're going to get protection because everybody's in law enforcement. I think this is going to end up being a statewide thing. It's going to be under scrutiny. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's going to be a nightmare situation. Stressed, scared, okay, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Now I don't know what that has to do. That is family disputes. They may get more complaints. Ooh. There's going to be a lawsuit. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. And the Three of Wands. A plan. Waiting for the ship to come in. Patience. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Recovery. Letting go. Justice. Wow. Told you. And strength in reverse. So their defense is weak. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ooh, rock bottom. Yeah, they're gonna be making a bunch of excuses, but I don't think they're gonna be going for it. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Yeah, they may end up getting fired. Real quick. Oh, it's gonna be swift. And the Three of Pentacles. Talks about a lack of teamwork. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. It talks, yeah. So they may not cooperate. I don't know. But okay. They doing too much. They doing too much. So the law enforcement in Arizona needs an overhaul. They need a sweep through the whole law enforcement. Deborah, I do not doubt you at all. I know, okay? That's what I'm saying. It just, there's a spiritual meaning, okay, behind these deaths and awareness and waking it up um, on these people. Now, you and me, minding our own business, and these folks then lost their man. Okay, so we have to hold them responsible. And that is, we the people, that actually is our job. It's supposed to be theirs, but it ain't working like that. Okay, so we have to hold, the public does have to hold them accountable. They're depending on the public to turn a blind eye and not be concerned. That's why they've been getting away, and this evil has infiltrated like cancer. Okay, like cancer, just easing on in, okay, while you living your life and eating all the wrong foods, not exercising and doing that, okay, and then you look around and you get a cancer diagnosis. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, this is a cancer. This is a cancer, okay, and it needs treatment. Just like the cancer patient needs treatment, it needs treatment, okay? And the simple fact that Oh, here it is. The simple fact that of holding them accountable and bringing up awareness and not letting it slide is going to say a lot. It's going to say a lot. It's going to make a lot of difference. Okay. And two is for the people, the children who are coming up, because they are the ones who are suffering. They can't fight like we can. They can't fight. They just can't. Okay, and then they coming up and doing the same abuse to others that they was abused. That's what's going on here, probably. So, with that said, okay, I am going to sit down and do some reviews and check on my kitty. Okay? So, don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Most of all, stay blessed. Bye.